Lexus, older model four-door Lexus that continues to drive southbound on the 5 and going into the San Onofre area right now.
And we're continuing to watch those tire shreds just come off now on two rims as this car heads southbound on the 5 freeway headed to the San Onofre area. We're continuing to watch the live pictures here. You can see, luckily, it looks like they got most of those southbound lanes cleared out as the chase continues with police on the tail of this stolen car, once again coming out of the Fountain Valley area. It's unclear at this point exactly who is in the car, how many people. We can at least see the driver. Not sure if there are passengers involved, but you can see, oh, look, there are sparks there. That's no doubt that rim just rolling on that asphalt there.
Going down the 5 freeway. Unfortunately, we're held here by Camp Pendleton air traffic controller, not allowing us down the 5 freeway from this point. So this driver, I'm going to zoom out a little bit to see the traffic on the area. You can see very light traffic ahead of him, but he's very soon going to be crossing the San Onofre nuclear power plant, and that driver is just continuing to barrel down the freeway, chewing up that asphalt there as he goes on, looks like at least 2 or 3 rims right now, having some difficulty controlling that vehicle, and it's going to be tough to control that vehicle on this turn. Let's see how he does. But again, I'm going to zoom in here, get a tighter look at the pursuit as we continue to hold here north of the pursuit. Again, this driver just failing to yield to the officers. Unconfirmed stolen, we understand, from the Fountain Valley Police Department.
Yeah, we can absolutely tell every time something flies off the car or sparks fly, because we see the CHP cruiser dart out of the way. But right now, it seems like they're just content to
they
follow.
Won't let us offshore.
Okay, we're listening to Gil right now because he's being held up right now from Camp Pendleton, and the airspace are not allowed to be in that space, but he's holding the shot right now. And of course, we'll continue to get information from law enforcement to let you know the very latest on what's happening. But at this point, they're not trying a pit maneuver. Gil, we understand. Go ahead, Gil.
I'm sorry about that. I'm losing IFB with you. You can see sparks coming off that passenger side. Looks like the rear tire as he continues down south. I'm sorry I'm losing some IFB with you, but again, this is continuing on. We're going to try to go offshore a little bit and continue and pick up this pursuit. We're able to go offshore a bit and try to pick up the chase as it continues down, but it looks like this car is not going to get much further. It's already riding on what looks like 3 rims. It looks like he has a rear driver's side tire still intact, but the other 3 are down. You can see those. I don't know if it might be hard for you to see the sparks coming off that side of the car, but certainly a lot of sparks coming off as that rim just gets chewed away.
Yeah, we apologize when Gil says he's losing IFB. There we go. It looks like they're going to hit him.
Oh, look at that. There, you're right, Kathy. There's the pit. Trying to pit him, a little difficulty getting that pit down, and now the car is coming to a stop. The guy's, well, at least it looks like it's coming to a stop. Here he is trying to get that pit to take place, and it looks like the guy's given up right there. Yeah, I think he's had enough, and he's going to continue. Actually, he's going to stop right there, right on the freeway. I'm going to zoom out a little bit so we can get a better perspective. In fact, let me come in tighter. 1 second here.
Okay, and as we know, just because it's come to a stop doesn't mean it's always over, as we see the CHP officers getting out of it.
Well, stand by. Let's see here. We got one officer. Oh, look, he's come out now. Just as I zoomed out, now he's decided to put his hands up, come out with his hands up, and he's going to comply with the officers. That's good news here. He's going to lift up his shirt. You can see him lifting his shirt up so that the officers can see if he has a weapon in his waistband. He's going to turn around. It looks like the guy might have gray or blonde hair. It's hard to tell, but again, it looks like he's now complying with officers, and they're about to take him into custody.
Yeah, so they're going to ask him to back up, possibly to lie down on the roadway there, or they can take him into custody at this point.
That's right. They're having to back up, and they're likely going to have him kneel down there at some point. Looks like they're about to do that right now. I can tell you also that we're exclusive on this. This is the only place you can see this pursuit unfold at this hour. Again, this pursuit ending here just south of the San Onofre nuclear power plant, and now he's down on the ground. Now the officers are going to make their approach and take him into custody.
Yeah, it looks like they have Fountain Valley, maybe Fountain Valley police along with him. They can take him into custody, and then they can move in and check that vehicle out just to make sure there's no one else inside. They'll check the trunk in all likelihood, and they want to still be careful and take every precaution at this point, even though they believe that this is the only person who was in that vehicle.
And you can bet they're taking every precaution as possible, considering the fact that this guy not only led them on a chase, but even took off when all those tires were blown out. So he definitely had a reason to get away. They're not sure exactly what that reason was, but they're taking every precautionary measure possible.
All right, I want to thank Gil Levis for your coverage on this. And, of course, we will have a full wrap-up on the NBC4 News tonight at 11.